What is up, guys? My name is Josh and this is my channel. Welcome to Beer Dad Eats. So why Beer Dad Eats? You know, I didn't want another channel that was just cooking with Joe or Mike or Josh, grilling with Tom. Nothing against those names, but I was like, you know, I want something a little different, something that's a little more of a concept, not just an obvious statement. And I was like, you know, what are some things that I love? You know what? I love beer. Well, that was easy. You know, I'm a dad, and I'm sure a lot of the people that are gonna be drawn to this channel are dads. Eats. That's easy. You love to eat, clearly. Beer Dad Eats. Those are the three words that came together. I loved it. So here we are. What can you come to expect on this channel? Well, other than having some drinks and laughs and good times and cooking some awesome foods, you know, most of the cooking on here is primarily gonna be done on a flat top or griddle. I can never say griddle. I just can't. I always call it a flat top. When I think of griddle, I think of, you know, a McGriddle. And that's not what we're doing here, but I'm sure you'll hear me call it a flat top and a griddle on different occasions. And also, guys, full disclosure, do not expect this to be a diet or healthy or weight loss channel. This is a comfort food channel. We're gonna make things we enjoy to eat. We might not enjoy things afterwards. In the meantime, they're gonna taste great and we're gonna love them. You know, there will be some healthy substitutes for ingredients, but you know, as far as things go, pretty much this is a fun channel. I wouldn't expect to gain anything from this channel other than, you know, maybe slightly higher cholesterol and a borderline drinking problem, because we're gonna have some good drinks and eats on this channel. I plan on having a different beer from a different brewery and different bourbons every video, because what is grilling without a good drink, right? Speaking of that, let's see what we're drinking today before we start grilling something, all right? It's my first video and I was like, you know, I can't think of a better beer that I wanna feature than this one. So we are gonna start with, nope, that's water, that's hogwash. We're not starting with that. So we are actually gonna start with, bam, a real beer, okay? Real beer here, all right? This is a beer called Truth. This is from Rheingeist Brewery. Let's see, get it up here in the camera. Oh, my face is in the way, there it is. All right, this is an IPA. It is from Rheingeist Brewery. It is in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is hands down my favorite beer. I buy enough of this beer to keep that brewery in business by myself, I'm sure. It's my go-to anywhere that has it. If you're ever anywhere near Ohio, you go to this brewery. It is amazing. The brewery space itself is incredible. Tons of space to bring friends, family, co-workers after work. They have an amazing event space that is good for corporate events, weddings, you name it. Cornhole. They have a rooftop that overlooks, you know, the city. It is an incredible spot to go and have some drinks. Go check them out. And having said that, no, they did not pay me to say anything or do anything. I love them. They're my favorite. So, bam. That is what we're grilling with today, guys. Now, what are we grilling today? Finally, the big question. Now, first video, I was like, man, should I make another smash burger like everybody else? And I'm like, man, there's way too many smash burgers out there. Way too many steak videos out there. And don't get me wrong, I will get to those videos eventually. We are gonna make smash burgers in different ways and steaks in different ways. But for my first video, I'm like, let's do something a little classic, a little easy and delicious, obviously. And I kept thinking, I was like, what could we do? And it hit me. I was like, what do I love that is simple and relatively cheap and tastes amazing? And I was like, a solid BLT, yes. BLT sandwich. Might sound lame, but let's look back a little bit. Everybody, pretty much everybody had a BLT growing up. Mom and dad made it for us. And when they did, what did they do? Mom took that white Wonder Bread, slammed it into a toaster, fried up some bacon, cut up some tomatoes. She got a head of iceberg lettuce, slam a little mayo or Miracle Whip on it, and we were happy. It was delicious, and there was nothing to that meal. We loved it, right? So I was like, let's do that, but better. I think, you know, we're adults now, Mom. I think we could do a better BLT than that. So this is my take on the BLT. Nothing crazy, you know, it's just how I like to do it. You've probably seen this exact thing out there, maybe not. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be able to do it right here all on the flat top, and it's gonna be amazing. All right, so ingredients for this BLT, obviously, bacon. I chose thick cut, even though I'm a little disappointed because I waited till New Year's Eve to make this video and most of the bacon was gone. This particular pack, not very thick cut. Obviously, we need some lettuce. I chose, it's essentially leafy romaine, because if you're gonna choose greens, guys, choose some greens, you know, of value. Choose produce that has some substance to it. You know, we don't need that crappy iceberg lettuce. Get this green romaine. It's very crispy and crunchy. It's gonna be way better than iceberg lettuce. I got some tomatoes here. I always get tomato on the vine. I love tomatoes on the vine for some reason. To me, they're just better. Obviously, we got some mayonnaise, sriracha sauce. We're gonna do some provolone on this guy. And one thing that steps up every BLT ever is garlic toast. And this is easy because it's just garlic toast you can buy at every grocery store. It is frozen. It's like $1 something, a box of 8. You can't go wrong. It's seasoned with garlic, butter, herbs, however you buy it. Cannot go wrong. Before we cook this, I do suggest letting it set out for 10-15 minutes, let it thaw out a little bit. Honestly, guys, that's it. Piece of cake, but we're gonna cook it all right here on the flat top. It's gonna be amazing. And let's get started. I'm gonna start the grill. We're gonna start cooking some bacon. All right, guys, let's see how this goes. I do want this channel to be relatively realistic. If I screw up, I'll try and leave it in there. We'll see. So I got my bacon on here. Oh, it doesn't sound very hot yet, actually. Probably, see, too soon. Oh, there we go. All right, so we got our quote unquote thick cut bacon here. We're gonna start laying this down. Not so thick, but you know, it'll work, it'll be all right. Oh, that's a good piece. And I do expect you guys to be honest with me about things in the comments below. Let me know if you think I could be doing something better. Let me know if I'm sucking at something. There we go. So we're gonna start with the bacon there. All right, bacon's cooking. Nothing better than some sizzling bacon. So now, while the bacon is cooking up, I love this part so much. We're gonna take our awesome garlic toast that we were talking about. We're gonna put it over here. I'm gonna make 4 of these. We're gonna turn that down a little bit. All right, look at that. It's so crazy because as soon as you put those down, you can immediately see the garlic and butter melting and bubbling all around the sides. It looks and smells amazing right off the bat. Now, obviously on a grill like this, that garlic toast is gonna cook kind of quick. So, you know, definitely make sure you're not gonna burn it because nobody wants burnt garlic toast. So give them a good slide around. Always check them, make sure you're not burning them. Ooh, look at that. Yes, that one's perfect. The guy over. By the way, you'll notice I tend to do a lot of stupid things when it comes to using my hands and touching hot areas. So guaranteed 10 to 1, you will see me burn myself multiple times on this channel. So by the way, again, not being paid, but I just bought these new Blackstone heavy duty spatulas. It's a 2-pack. And I tell you right now, they are amazing. They are heavy, they are sturdy. They got the beveled edge, you can chop stuff. You see me using these? That's what they are. I am gonna eventually start trying to put links to things down in the video of what I'm using if I have anything that I think you guys want to know about. You know, even the camera equipment that I'm using, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of people like to make videos, and you know, I think we should all share with each other and help each other grow, whether it be talking about the lights or the cameras or even the memory cards and you name it, lenses, everything we use. I think it's all helpful. We should all be helping each other out. So I'll probably throw a link down to that in there as well. But yeah, so look at that bread. It's already looking so incredible. This one spot on my grill gets really hot. Look at that. I will say, I am still getting used to these spatulas. Kind of weird. They're so much bigger than my last spatula. My spatial awareness is kind of effed up. But another thing that I will say about this channel is we will quote movies and say some ridiculous crap. So if you hear anything comes out of my mouth that is ridiculous, just, I warned you. From that bacon, look at that. That's what's up. All right, I'm happy with the garlic toast. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. You can remove that now. That's the best. I never cooked. Woo. All right, okay. All right. Everything is cooking, looking incredible. Listen to that bacon, you hear it? Yeah, dude, that is what's up. I'm putting my microphone closer to the bacon. I'm not weird, just so you know. Beautiful. All right, garlic toast looks amazing. So we're gonna let that bacon cook for a minute. While that bacon is cooking, you know, we talked about the lettuce. This is what I'm talking about here. Look at that. Beautiful, leafy, gorgeous remain. Listen, very crunchy. Obviously you can come to the end here, you can get rid of a little bit of that. We don't need all that. So take a little bit off the ends here, just keep some of this, leave your part towards the end, right? Come over here, the tomatoes that I said I love on the vine. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Even the vine has a good smell to it when you buy it at the store. That's amazing. So we'll go ahead. Like I said, I'm not gonna probably talk about every product that I use, but I will say one of the best things in my kitchen that I love more than anything is my knife set. We have a Wusthof knife set here. It was a wedding gift, and their knives, these are over 10 years old. They sharpen well, they stay sharp long when I do it. They are hands down the best knives I think I've ever owned or used. I will probably never buy another knife set ever again. If you haven't seen a Wusthof or used a Wusthof knife before, buy even just one. Try it out in your kitchen and just see how incredible they are. Bacon's cooking up nicely. One thing I will say that is super annoying about cooking bacon sometimes is you cook it and the ends curl up, and then like the insides are getting nice and cooked and great, and then the insides are outsides are still raw. Ooh, they got cooked up there. Yeah, get nice and cooked up. Sometimes annoying, not a big deal. Obviously what you can do if you have one, get a nice grill weight or burger press, whatever you want to call it. Put that on there. That helps a lot. That's nice. Get rid of all this extra stuff we got going on here. You'll notice sometimes I'm a little paranoid about the grill. I clean a lot as I go. Don't know why, because I'm not clean in any other aspect of my life as far as maintenance and picking up and things like that. But for some reason when I grill, I like it all to be clean. Let me take the press off. I don't really need that too much. So the bacon, looking good. It'll be done in just a second, okay? And I'm okay if the bacon gets a little overcooked as long as it's not like ruined, because you want the bacon to be nice and crispy and crunchy for your sandwich, right? See, we're almost done here, so I'm just fiddling to make sure we don't get it burnt. All right. Good. This guy too, see what I'm talking about? Stubborn fat, I know about that. All right guys, everything is cooking. Bacon's almost done, smells amazing. The bread's over here ready. I mean, this is gonna be so good. Again, my favorite way to make BLTs. One thing we did not talk about that I think really kicks up a BLT is the condiments. Now, like I said, normally you did Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, right? But, let's give it a little kick. Very easy thing to do that a lot of people do is you get your mayonnaise and you throw a little sriracha, red sauce in it. Gives it a little kick, a little flavor. Obviously, your own spice levels, so don't go crazy. Add a little, give it a taste. If you can handle a little more heat, throw a little more in there, right? Super easy. All right, I am calling the bacon done. I am happy with that bacon. That's super crazy crispy, but I think good enough for our sandwich here. Like I said, that lettuce and cooked up garlic toast is gonna add a decent amount of crunch as well. And then, like I said, we're not the healthiest channel, but we'll go ahead and put our bacon on some paper towels and we'll dab it a little, get rid of a little bit of grease at least. I mean, no sense in having a heart attack on the first video. Responsible adult, dab, dab, dab. Get rid of some bacon grease. Keep everybody happy. Okay, we'll put that back here for a sec. Okay, cool. Let's kill that grill. All right, so we take our garlic toast. Look at that. Spread that on there. You know what, around here, you don't do just one side, you do both. Top and bottom, guys. Top and bottom, look at that. Bam. All right, now we're gonna take a bunch of bacon. We're gonna take a bunch of that beautiful bacon. Look at that. Ugh, pile it right on there. You gotta tear it up sometimes. Don't be shy, man. Pile a bunch of that bacon on there. Screw it, who cares? Look at that. One thing that is really gonna set this off, which it's silly, but it's so simple, so easy, and it adds so much, is we're gonna get a couple pieces of provolone cheese, which I think I forgot to mention earlier. Either way, I'm taking 2 pieces. Screw it, 2 pieces, slap them right down on the grill that's still hot. A little bit of bacon grease in there too, why not? Now, all we are doing here is letting it melt down. That's it. We're letting it get ooey and gooey. You know, you don't want to leave it on there too long, just enough to see that it started melting. Because if you go overboard, you won't be able to use it. It'll be really hard to work with. Have a drink. Also, guys, thank you so much for joining me in my messy garage. You know, in the winters, I tend to bring the flat top inside the garage just so I can keep growing and not have to deal with the elements. I just open up the garage door, have a drink. I can watch people go by if they're out walking or if anything's going on, and makes it so I can not be miserable in my you know, out in the elements the whole time. So thank you. And cheese is about done. So check this out, guys. Now this is how you make a sandwich. So we're gonna take our bacon that we got right here. See the bacon? All right. Make sure the cheese isn't sticking. Look at that. Now watch this. Ooh. That is what's up. That is how you put cheese on a sandwich, guys. That is, I mean, that is money, right? So now that we've put the cheese on the bacon, we're gonna take some of these yummy, beautiful, and I cut them thick. Look at that, thick cut tomatoes. We're gonna put them right on there, okay? We're gonna take some of that amazing romaine leafy stuff that we got earlier. Listen to that crunch. Give it a little break. I'll put a little more on there. Break it up a little bit, who cares? Take that, then we're gonna take the other one. Look at that. We're gonna take the other piece of garlic twist, we're gonna put that right on there. And that is what you call a monster BLT. That is what's up, guys. Quick, easy, cheap. I mean, tastes amazing, super delicious. I don't think I'll ever make a BLT another way again. This is just the way to go. Beautiful. Let's give it a cut, huh? Like I said, bear with me, guys. My first video here, so. All right, we're gonna take our awesome knife. I'm trying not to ruin the sandwich here, cutting. Oh, forgot my wedding ring today. Don't tell my wife. She'll be real happy about that. All right, now, take this. I'm gonna open it up to you guys. Ooh, I see a little steam. Look at that. Oh, losing tomatoes. I'll take that. What do you think of that, guys? That is a BLT. She's falling. Can't have that for presentation. What are you guys doing? Is this your first video or something? Yeah. Beautiful BLT, guys. Wouldn't do it in any other way. All right, guys, now that we've done all that, got it here, we're gonna try it. Funny thing enough is, like, the thing that I was worried about the most with making this channel is like, man, I don't want people to see me take a big bite of food and then be like, mm, it's delicious. It's a little weird, but I mean, I gotta do it. So cheers. Holy crap. That's amazing. Damn, guys. Nothing like seeing a fat dad eat some, you know, greasy bacon BLT. But I'll tell you what, you gotta do it. You get a nice cold beer, a good beer. Can't go wrong with this, guys. Thank you so much for checking this out, watching my video. Please go make this if you have never made it this way. Comment, let me know what you think. Let me know how it turned out. Please like, please subscribe. You know, I want this to grow and be better, and we'll have a lot of fun, and I can't do that without you guys. So yeah, let me know what you think, and you know, have fun. Go cook some